Okay boys, this right here is without a doubt one of the strangest things to happen to me on RuneScape in quite some time. For a little bit of a backstory, this Tim Allen cowboy had just approached me in the Edgeville bank with broken English, telling me he needed help in Varrock Multi. Now right away I assumed that this was all part of some elaborate scam. But I wanted that smoke. So I made sure to only bring some welfare gear. We began fighting with this random voider named IPP. But there was also a void waker rat lurking in the bushes who ran up on us out of nowhere, zapping me like a fly in one hit. And it honestly just made me laugh. Ha 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 ha. This game sucks. Now whether that was all random people or an elaborate team of shats, I wasn't sure. But I regeared in welfare gear once more as fast as I possibly could, because you boys know I'm all about that multi-smoke. But once I made it back out to the wilderness, all of the shats were gone. And I was sad. Because that sadly was the most active multi-situation I had encountered in literal months. Damn it boys, I was almost having fun. But I guess it's time to go back to being depressed. I then messaged my Venezuelan buddy that I was back out there and everyone was gone. But then all of a sudden, some try-hard Johnny boy came out of nowhere and decided he was going to tele-block me. And of course, just like all of these new age boys, he was doing all of those sweaty try-hard hybriding tactics, while praying ranged the whole time. I tried to convince try-hard boy to be a Chad for once in his life and drop his protection prayers, but of course, he refused to listen. But little try-hard Johnny was desperate to kill a famous YouTuber much like myself, which completely blinded his judgment. And it resulted in Lumbridge. Ha 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 ha, wow. Lizard Johnny thought he was coming in slick with the slaps, only to spec a weakling little 5 damage. Talk about pathetic. But as he ran for his life, I let off 2 missiles right to his thoracic kyphosis back, blasting a 44 straight through his protection prayers, and dropping him like a complete and utter clown. Ha 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 ha. Wow. This lizard seriously thought he was just going to run up and slap me like he was Will Smith. But instead, he got absolutely obliterated in the most humiliating way possible. Ha 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 ha, wow. Oh yeah boys, 33 mil off that Johnny. That's why we're the best of the best. Even though we have never claimed. Wow. Now boys, I recently had a goon who was quitting the game donate me nearly 200 mil, which was just enough for me to afford the Zerite crossbow yet again. And I honestly forgot how much of a clapper this thing actually was. Wait, what the heck? No way boys. Can it really be? It's turn up 30. And I'm going to need everybody to follow these precise instructions. Go down to your local gas station and tell them you want 4 views pods, 2 watermelon 4 locos, and 2 bottles of 5-hour energy. Now take the ingredients and mix them up boys, mix them all up in the sink. Now stick a straw into the sink boys and chug down the elixir. This is how you make a fountain of youth in real life. Oh crap boys, looks like we got some Veni Action right here. He must have fired him for not working hard enough. Wow. Alright boys, check it out. We got the Rev Cave boss right here, so we're just going to sit and wait and see if any money launderers come and try to kill it, and when they do, we're going to smoke them. Oh crap boys, looks like we have a Skull Johnny. Good luck Goblin boy. Good luck. Ha 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 ha. Popped him with a 45 to the chest my boys. That's what happens when you try to launder gold in these savage streets. You get popped. Ha 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 ha. Be gone money launderers, be gone. Back to Lumbridge where you belong. Alright men, I want you to take a long hard look at this green salad robe chat who thought it would be a good idea to train Hunter on his failed account. Now boys, if this young 30-year-old man had any type of survival skills, he would head for the hills and telly away as fast as possible. But this green chat wanted to test his luck against the one and only king of PvP. Buddy, you better get on out of here, bud. You are making a grave mistake. Little green salad boy was feeling mighty confident with his protect from ranged prayer. You could tell he wanted to roll the dice and try to pull off some kind of sneak attack or something. Look buddy, whatever you are thinking is about to happen, is actually going to be the polar opposite of what's actually going to happen. I highly suggest you do what's best for you, and just get the hell out of the wilderness. But little salad green didn't want to listen. He wanted to play tough guy. Buddy, trust me, you are not that guy, pal. You are not that guy. Ha 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 ha. Little green decided to stay around just long enough to get absolutely obliterated through his protection prayers, only to get smited at the last second and then shot in the back as he ran like a peasant. I swear boys, these little green salad robe boys never learn. That's what you get for training your hunter level so high on such a failed account, my boy. You need to give up on that account.
You sensitive as fuck. You soft as fuck in real life.
A good old RuneScape.
Now not only was that kill at the beginning strange and hilarious, but what happens in this clip right here was also a very rare sight to see. As I tellied up to the Rev Caves on this PvP world, I instantly encountered a max hybrid chat. And like you all know, normally when you encounter one of these max boys, they are always super sweaty and doing all the prayer switches like the clowns do. But unlike most clowns, this clown actually was fighting with smite. Now whether this was out of respect, or that he really wanted to smite my crossbow, I'm not quite sure. But I could instantly tell by this man's switches and clicks, that he was not as experienced as he may appear. Me and Lizardhead went back and forth for what felt like forever, and he was honestly getting really lucky he hadn't got clapped by now. But I knew that I needed to keep my cool. One wrong move and this lizard could send me on my way back to the steps in no time. But so far his performance was stale. You see boys, I'm starting to realize that a lot of these max hybrid boys are actually just wannabe last man standing boys. They may have all of the intimidating gear and stats, but they are lacking in brain cells. Either that or he was starstruck like the last goblin boy, and the thought of killing a man he saw on YouTube flooded his heart rate through the roof, which can result in poor decision making. Last man standing Johnny desperately tried to let off one more special attack before he took off for the hills, but as he dove inside of the cave, I was right on his lizard tail. As Lizard Johnny tried to run for his life, we let off a long shot right to his back, sending him back to the rat-infested streets from which he had came. Ha 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 ha, wow. Alright boys, let's see what we got from that last man standing lizard. Oh yeah boys. Another 34 mil right to the bank. We're getting rich boys, we are getting rich. Now boys, as many of you know, Bounty Hunter is less than a week from being released, and I truly believe this will be the last chance at saving PvP. So hopefully JJX does it right. So make sure you boys hit that subscribe and notification bell, that way you won't miss the savage slaps to come. And as always boys, it's John 316 for life. I love you brothers, and I will see you goons in the next video. Wow.